As a matter of fact, it was because there was the strike, and so even it could have seemed like I was promoting the film.
Robert Downey Jr. is stepping into the spotlight once again, but not for another Iron Man cameo or a quirky indie film.
Yeah, well, when we were doing Civil War was when, right at the beginning of that, they were casting, and so they brought in all the...
Rumors suggest he has information that could permanently alter how we see one of Hollywood's most beloved couples, Blake Lively and Ryan Reynolds. Once hailed as the perfect pair, Lively and Reynolds seem to do everything right. They bantered adorably on social media, made fans swoon at red carpet events, and never missed an opportunity to show off their comedic chemistry. But according to whispers from insiders, this picture-perfect image might be more strategic than genuine. Now, with Robert Downey Jr., one of the most respected figures in Hollywood, allegedly stepping forward with shocking information, many believe we're on the brink of a major Hollywood reckoning. Could the power couple's empire be built on manipulations, cover-ups, and hidden agendas? Let's dive into the details of their reported feud with Justin Baldoni, the alleged behind-the-scenes drama on Deadpool and Wolverine, and the possibility that Robert Downey Jr. is about to blow it all wide open.
I run into people, and I still find myself getting starstruck and fanboying out all the time because it's just incredible that we
You're talking about Guillermo, right?
The highly anticipated Deadpool and Wolverine project has been making headlines for months. Fans were overjoyed to see Ryan Reynolds with the red suit again, this time joined by Hugh Jackman as Wolverine. But behind the excitement, sources claim there's a much darker subplot unfolding. Some insiders allege that personal digs were inserted into the script to take shots at a former collaborator, potentially Justin Baldoni, because Blake Lively clashed with him on a previous project. It sounds almost unbelievable, using a mega-budget Marvel-adjacent film to settle personal scores. Yet Hollywood is no stranger to sneaky references and insider jabs. If these rumors hold any truth, it points to a level of power and influence that Blake and Ryan wield behind the scenes, and it's unsettling to think a blockbuster movie could be used as a vessel for private vendettas. Why would Ryan Reynolds risk tarnishing the Deadpool franchise, one of his biggest career triumphs? The simplest explanation: loyalty to his wife. If Blake felt strongly about discrediting or embarrassing someone she believed wronged her, Ryan may have decided to back her unconditionally. Marvel has neither confirmed nor denied these claims, but the mere suggestion raises eyebrows among die-hard fans and industry insiders alike.
You know, it was also in perfect concert with when internet was dial-up. So he would take about 100,000 photos, and then at night he would...
While the Deadpool 3 controversy might be swirling with speculation, there's a far more concrete scandal that has put Blake Lively's reputation on shaky ground: the legal battle with actor and director Justin Baldoni. Initially, Blake leveled serious accusations at Baldoni, implying inappropriate behavior or misconduct during the development of It Ends With Us, an upcoming film adaptation of Colleen Hoover's best-selling novel. In the beginning, most people sided with Blake. She had a pristine public image, no major scandals, no public feuds, and a persona that seemed genuinely sweet and authentic. But then, Baldoni fired back with a staggering $400 million countersuit, alleging that Blake and Ryan not only defamed him, but also tried to wrest creative control of the project. Baldoni's team claims these allegations from Blake were less about truth and more about strategy, a way to remove him from the production and place the power squarely in her hands. Industry observers were floored. A $400 million countersuit isn't something you see every day, even in Hollywood. The sheer size of that demand suggests Baldoni is either extremely confident or extremely desperate, or possibly both. It also implies he believes he has strong evidence that Blake's claims were unfounded or exaggerated. For Blake's part, her once untarnished image now faces serious questions. Could she have fabricated or amplified a story to gain the upper hand in negotiations? If even part of Baldoni's counterclaim proves true, it may rewrite everything we thought we knew about Blake Lively. And that's where Robert Downey Jr. reportedly comes in, possessing or having access to information that could validate or debunk these astonishing accusations.
Oh my God. And most people's violence with her, it's just baking.
Before all this controversy, Blake Lively and Ryan Reynolds were widely considered a perfect Hollywood couple. They were admired for their humorous social media exchanges, birthday messages that came across as simultaneously teasing and affectionate, and their red carpet appearances, which were filled with playful banter. On the surface, they embodied the goals many fans seek in a celebrity relationship: wit, warmth, and genuine affection. Behind the curtains, however, insiders are now questioning just how authentic that public persona really was. Could their carefully curated image be nothing more than a calculated strategy to stay in the public's good graces? Whispers from industry veterans suggest both Blake and Ryan excel at orchestrating their brand. From managing paparazzi shots to giving interviews that toe the line between playful and promotional, they have navigated the press circuit with uncanny finesse. But every brand has its vulnerabilities. The moment a scandal seeps through a spotless reputation, the facade can crumble with startling speed. And the Baldoni lawsuit is the sort of scandal that can't be laughed off with a few witty tweets. Some say the entire premise of their sweetheart status has taken a massive hit. Others point out the irony that Ryan, once rumored to be controlling and difficult on set, might not be the mastermind at all, suggesting it could be Blake who holds the real power in their dynamic.
Every weekend in rain, sleet, or snow, he drove his car, motorcycle, or anything with wheels back to Canada.
Robert Downey Jr. is a name that carries significant weight in Hollywood. Having revitalized his career after personal struggles, he became the face of the Marvel Cinematic Universe as Iron Man, earning massive respect across the industry. That respect isn't just for his acting prowess, it's also for his ability to navigate Hollywood politics and transform himself into a powerhouse producer. Now, rumors suggest he's in possession of receipts, emails, text messages, or first-hand accounts that directly implicate either Blake, Ryan, or both in a web of manipulative tactics. Downey Jr. is said to be deeply concerned about how these revelations could reflect on the broader industry, especially since Marvel is indirectly pulled into the controversy via Ryan Reynolds and his role as Deadpool.
I didn't know if it was going to be a little tight or if the fit was going to be good, or I wonder if the tailor did his job. Or
what could drive Robert Downey to expose them? Perhaps it's a moral stance on abuse of power, or frustration at seeing the Marvel brand co-opted for personal vendettas. Maybe he's looking to protect colleagues who were unfairly sidelined by Blake's reported maneuvers. Whatever the motive, if Robert Downey Jr. does go public, it wouldn't just be another tabloid story. It would be a Hollywood earthquake.
Funby, the humdrum is back there. What is your job exactly besides making balloon animals? Boom!
The potential fallout from these scandals is immense. When a celebrity is accused of fabricating serious allegations to gain leverage, the blowback can be career-ending. Studios might fear that attaching Blake Lively or Ryan Reynolds to future projects could lead to negative press or polarized audiences. Brands once eager to feature Blake in luxury campaigns may hesitate, worried about being linked to controversy. Co-stars are also distancing themselves. Henry Golding, who has worked in similarly high-profile spheres, made a pointed comment when asked about Blake, saying only, "What could go wrong?" in a sarcastic tone. Though it's a brief statement, fans and media outlets alike took it as a subtle yet direct acknowledgement that working with Blake may be problematic. Meanwhile, Ryan's connections to Marvel are being scrutinized more than ever. Deadpool 3 is a major venture, and the studio cannot afford a scandal that overshadows the film's release. If Marvel senses the public turning against Ryan and Blake, it may quietly reduce any marketing that relies on the real-life persona of the couple. After all, damage control is standard in Hollywood.
But so damn well right back But don't take my word for it. Here's a song the inimitable Stephen Page wrote for Ryan this past.
One of the most telling signals that Blake and Ryan are in trouble came when they tried to tackle the rumors head-on during a high-profile Saturday Night Live appearance. Historically, the duo's humorous takes on controversies worked to diffuse tension. People loved seeing them joke around because it matched their public persona, down, to earth, relatable, and always ready to laugh at themselves. However, this time the audience did not respond with the same warmth. Critics accused them of trivializing the serious allegations swirling around Blake's potential misuse of harassment claims. Instead of coming across as charming, their attempt at humor read as tone-deaf. The reaction online ranged from mild discomfort to outright condemnation. If they were hoping to mend their image, it seemed to have the opposite effect. Viewers were left wondering if the couple was making light of topics that deserve a more respectful approach. With that misfire, the pair inadvertently highlighted just how precarious their situation is. It isn't just a question of being amusing anymore. Viewers want answers and transparency. And Robert Downey Jr. His rumored involvement only heightens the stakes.
So really, all of this is to say, if anything defines this man, it's the way that he lives his life to honor and value.
Blake Lively's career trajectory was, for a long time, a near-perfect ascent. From her breakout role in Gossip Girl to building a solid movie portfolio, she rarely misstepped in the public eye. The same applied to her personal life with Ryan Reynolds. Few Hollywood couples had such consistently positive press. But serious allegations, if proven, have a way of erasing years of goodwill. If more insiders come forward supporting Baldoni's claims, if Robert Downey Jr. reveals damaging evidence, or if the rumor mill continues to churn out stories of behind-the-scenes manipulation, Blake may find herself ostracized by an industry that once embraced her. Fans who felt deceived might move on to the next fresh face. Brands and studios, ever image-conscious, might quietly pull away to avoid the risk of negative publicity.
The last donut with red, white, and blue sprinkles. A little foggy on it, but I think it was something like raining down hellfire.
It's also worth considering Ryan's future. While Deadpool made him a bankable star, the question remains, how much of his success is intertwined with Blake's public image? If her reputation implodes, it could tarnish their joint brand appeal. Marvel, Disney, and other major studios typically steer clear of prolonged scandal. The comedic quips that once elevated Ryan might not suffice to keep him afloat if the public grows weary of the couple's controversies.
Her, and this was almost too late. You know, right when your movie, it's the sound, John and I had finished the sound mix, we finished the color time, it's just too late. One other note.
It's possible that cooler heads could prevail. Hollywood has witnessed celebrities come back from near cancellations before. If concrete evidence fails to emerge, or if a settlement is reached behind closed doors, Blake and Ryan may manage to salvage their brand. They could spin the entire ordeal as a misunderstanding or a legal dispute blown out of proportion. On the other hand, if more voices corroborate Justin Baldoni's narrative, or if Robert Downey Jr. goes public with verifiable proof of misconduct and manipulation, Blake Lively's downfall might become a cautionary tale for the ages. In an industry that thrives on reinvention, it's not easy to bury a controversy when so many eyes are watching, especially in the age of social media. Ultimately, the truth may lie somewhere in the middle. The entertainment world is rife with power plays, and not all allegations are as straightforward as they appear. Yet, the magnitude of the claims, from the massive countersuit to the rumored meddling in a Marvel project, has set the stage for high drama. And in Hollywood, high drama can make or break careers.
Because, he's possibly the nicest human being in all of show business. He's aging backwards because of his...
At this point, all eyes are on Robert Downey Jr. If he truly has the evidence people claim he does, his involvement could be the final catalyst determining whether Blake Lively and Ryan Reynolds continue their reign or face irreparable damage. For a long time, the couple seemed untouchable, beloved by fans, praised by the media, and embraced by the industry. Now, their fate appears tied to the outcome of legal battles and the testimonies of influential figures. The question remains, will Robert Downey Jr. step up and confirm the rumors, or will this remain another piece of Hollywood gossip that fizzles out? Whatever happens next, one thing is certain. This story has already changed the way we view Blake Lively and Ryan Reynolds. The once unassailable golden couple is now under the microscope, and the revelations to come may well redefine their legacy in Hollywood. Have we been wrong about Blake and Ryan all this time, or are they victims of an overblown scandal? Do you think Robert Downey Jr. will actually reveal anything concrete, or is his involvement being exaggerated by the rumor mill? Share your thoughts in the comments. And be sure to subscribe and turn on notifications. This story is far from over, and you won't want to miss a single update as the drama unfolds.